Check, 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 check. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Sheesh. Is Lisa watching? It's so much quieter in this one right here. You don't hear the ambient noise. If we can hear each other, I'd prefer to be on that one if we can. I don't know if we'll be able to or not, but it's a million times better. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. No, I'm good right now. Maybe later. You hate this school. I think the no table thing was what got you most upset. Let's see if, wonder if what's his name can hear us. Joe. Joe Brett, right? There he is. Can you hear us? Huh? Oh, okay. Check, 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 check. Can you hear us, Joe? Check, 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 Joe.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with the stalling. Can you hear us, Joe?
Yeah, my cell phone is
Hey, hello, and welcome, fans. This live video streaming event from Table Rock Sports Productions in partnership with our local school districts and sponsors. I'm Jeff Lang alongside Damian Idiart coming to you live from Eugene High School in Eugene, Oregon. Thanks for joining us tonight. Welcome to the Lithia Superstore Game Night powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Tonight we're featuring the traveling Crater Comets against the host, the North Eugene Highlanders. We'll have the national anthem here performed by the North Eugene High Band. North Eugene High Band here on a Friday night in Midwestern League action. Got the Crater Comet girls taking on North Eugene, the long trip up I-5 to battle their Midwestern League opponent. We're pleased to bring you this game on TableRockSports.net in partnership with our community business partners. Joe Brett, he's our executive producer for tonight's event. Our sponsors do keep these events free for fans to enjoy. Please let them know you appreciate their support. We also invite you to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Search Table Rock Sports and click on the red subscribe button. We'll let you know when games go live. Starting lineups now for Coach Scott Dipple's Crater Comet girls. The Comets dressed in all black tonight. First, that's Alexa Gugliotta wearing number 10. She's joined by number 11, Sage Winslow. And also number 21, that's Addison Dipple, as well as Abigail Winslow, wearing number 31. And then lastly, in the middle is Lydia Trier. Starting lineups now for the Highlanders. Number 1, that's Michelle Bierman. Number 13 is Lana Wynn. Number 20, Ikunade Felipe. And number 21, Emily Hardrath. And then lastly, number 25, Cole Brown Ross. So Damien, I don't know if you remember watching this game a month ago at Crater High. The Comets came away with a win, but on paper this is a competitive matchup. The Crater girls are ranked number 6 in state, coming in at a 14-6 record, 6-2 overall. And the Lady Highlanders come in at 12-7 overall, 4-4 in the Midwestern League, but number 10. So their strengths of schedule is holding up here. So you'd think here in their home gym, we're going to have a much more competitive game back from January 13th, where it ended up 73-40 in favor of the Comets. So we'll see. You said this is not your first trip to North Eugene. You've been here before.
Not this year, but yeah, years past.
What occasions?
Basketball.
Watching siblings, nephews, nieces.
Yeah. I mean,
just a fan.
Of course. I believe Crater Orange, I guess, is what they believe.
Now, we're going to talk about it a little bit. This is hallowed grounds here. This is the home of Danny Ainge. I figure at some juncture they're going to change it to Danny Ainge High School, but not quite yet. It's North Eugene.
I saw his, he's got quite the trophy stand out there.
A little shrine.
I think it was 76 is when he was here.
77.
Yeah.
Yep. But, yeah, you can see the state title banners hanging across the way, right?
1976 and 77 is when Danny really excelled here.
Not sure what's happening down here in front of the score clock, but all three referees having a really good conversation with Coach Scott Dipple.
The girls are ready.
Yeah, could be, who knows, talking about parking after game, who knows.
Saltiness of the popcorn, although I don't think there's concessions here.
Yeah,
so.
I'm a little, maybe it's coming later, but I'm a little disappointed, but we'll check. No popcorn, no soda for me tonight yet. But we'll see. So to jump, we've got Lydia Traore and Akunade Felipe.
Great name.
Traore at 6'4". Felipe very eager. Good laugh, and Traore tips it to the sophomore in Winslow. Over to her sister Abigail, down to Traore. She's got an open look. Decides against it, it's going to reset it. Head coach is Levante Davis.
Nice
is
cut.
A nice cut, you bet. Good eyes from the young sophomore in Winslow to the cutting 6'4" Traore.
Oh. One more step by Winslow. She would have had an easy layup there. That's what I've been teaching the junior comic girls this last week is what step to jump or what foot to jump off of.
That's a great place to start in youth basketball, right?
Yep.
Some kids are just unorthodox and they jump off the same one they shoot off. Right?
Yeah. And I was actually watching a bunch of drills that you watch on YouTube, and they actually want the kids to learn not to shoot off of both feet. I mean, all different kinds. So
another extra possession here for Comets. So the Highlanders have yet to work their way down the court. Hey, ball's on the ground. Scrappy. That's Lana Wynn. She's tied up. Possession to the Highlanders here. 2-0 Comets. Comets dressed in all black, trimmed in orange. Highlanders home. They're in white tonight, trimmed in red. Old high school here.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you were commenting that you think maybe they built a new high school on the other side of their parking lot, huh?
I pulled into the parking lot, all brand new parking lot tonight. I look to the west and I see this new school down. I need to talk to the athletic director here, Corey, and see what the story is. So Corey Nicholson is the athletic director here at North Eugene.
Crater looks like their press is going to work tonight.
Abigail Winslow from the steal from the Comets puts it at 4-0. Minute and a half gone by. Stolen away from Brown Ross. Here's Traore. Can't get that to go. Diffel battles for it. She's double teamed. Kicks it out to Winslow. Abigail, that is. Gugliotta with a left-hander. Nothing. Traore up and in. Ooh. No. This is a tough team. I don't know. Did you stick around for the Springfield and Crater girls game, or you had to go over that night, right?
I don't remember.
Oh,
you mean the last game?
Yeah, the number one ranked team in the state. Springfield came into town.
Actually, I didn't stay for the whole thing. That's a lie. I watched it on.
You watched it on
TableRockSports.net.
You listened to Danny Canada.
Yep.
And Aaron Nilsson.
Excellent broadcasters.
What a game that was, boy!
I thought they had it. That was where they were tied with like 28 seconds left, and Crater had the ball, and then they ended up turning it over a couple times at the end of the game. So sad.
Battle for the ball. Gets it between the legs to Gugliotta. Sage can't get that to go. And the Highlanders are on the move. That's Michelle Bierman. And she throws that away. Turnover. We have a good coach here in the Highlanders in Levante.
What's his name?
Levante Davis.
Looks like he might have played some ball someday.
Yep. Very calm, positive.
Ooh, mugged.
Dipple does get clipped on the left-handed shot. That's Emily Hardrath, starter here, wearing number 21. The second foul on the Highlanders. 5-0 Comets. The Highlander boys are just below us here where we're announcing. The north end of the gym. Dipple up and in with her first.
I bet you Coach Scott for the Crater boys had them practice free throws since the last game.
That's right. So those of you that are with us, the Crater boys had and we'll talk a little bit about that. It was a really good high school basketball in Ashland this past Tuesday. They came out and were up by 12 at half. And then the Grizzlies clawed their way back in the third quarter and with a great fourth quarter action. Dipple up and in for second.
Oh.
Felipe has it stolen away by Dipple. Here's Sage Winslow. She's going to kick it. And a foul is called.
Reached first, I think. Comets are tenacious right now.
Yeah. You see a lot of high school and college coaches, just to pick up the energy level with these kids, they'll put them in a press, right? And it gets them moving. It frees up their mind. They don't think too much. And, things just flow a little bit better. That, and if you're good at it.
Definitely gets you easy shots if you're good at it.
What I really like is about how these Comet girls move the ball and cut.
Oh, it's beautiful. One
dribble, two dribbles, quick pass, open shot. There's Dipple in the corner.
Ooh!
Do we have a good view of that or what?
We did. What happened?
Net's tied up in the rim. Yeah.
That was a beautiful shot by Addie.
That was so pure that just tied the twine, right? Coach Levante Davis wants a timeout. He's seen enough. It's 10-0 Comets on the John L. Scott scoreboard. We'll be right back here in Eugene.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation?
And we're back after the timeout by Levante Davis. He works on a press break. He gets it into the hands of Meone Dots. She's going to be fouled. First foul on the Comets. That's on Sage Winslow. Boy, she's fun to watch. Sophomore. We got several years of...
Oh, so fast. I'd love to see her run against some of the guards for the boys' side and see how she does in a race, because she really moves it.
We had her up in the booth for an interview. She said she's going to try track and field this year and do some sprints.
Oh, she'll be good.
Yeah, and in fact, I think she's going to do it with Addison Dipple, and then Addie Vrain said she's going out for track this year as well. So maybe some speedsters in the 4x1. Lana Wynn out. They bring in Mackenzie Shopkin. The Highlanders in a man-to-man. Schreier, Winslow. Dipple, top of the key. Schreier pops out. Oh. Abigail Winslow at the elbow. Working for that shot. Really good. Actually good defense from the Highlanders. That's just better offense. Nice pass by
Very
Abigail.
patient. That worked out great.
She beat her defender off the dribble, and help had to come from Ferrer's person. That left Ferrer open, and easy 2 points.
Oh, if she had stuck on the baseline there, she would have, or the sideline, she would have stopped her.
(12-0) first half. 4 minutes remaining first quarter here, actually. 5 team fouls on the Highlanders, 2 on the Comets now. Dots gets it across.
Swarming defense.
Highlanders can't really even get a shot up, Damien. Izzy McCauley's now checked in. Wearing number 24. Stolen away by Meone Dots. Up into the hands. That's Shayla Haynes.
Stolen right back.
Gugliotta to Winslow. That's Abigail. Up and in
Nice
for
shot.
2. Give the assist to Gugliotta. That's too much body by Abigail Winslow. I believe that's her second. 31.
Coach Dipple's good at keeping people out of foul trouble.
Well, he's got a deep bench.
He does
he?
this year.
And they're all young. Just one senior on the team, right?
Yeah, no, I think there's only one, maybe 2. I know Annie is one.
Yep. There's a shot up. Oh, can't get that to go. That was taken by Mackenzie Shopton. Sage Winslow back. She's going to have a look at her 3.
Oh.
McCauley rebounded, goes to the ground as she's pinched between Cole Brown Ross and Acuna de Felipe. Winslow to her left.
Nice left.
Not a whole lot of room here between the baseline and the wall. You can see as the players, they'll finish that lay-in as Ferrer gets another 2 on the press. And they quickly meet that wall. And you can see right underneath the basket how it bows out with that beam, Damien.
Yeah.
Sage hit her back there. She looks like she's fine. 18-0.
Poor Highlanders, they just can't get the ball. Like I said, you said they didn't even have they shot?
I've seen one
shot. Okay.
That's right. More substitutions now for Coach Scott Dibble. I believe that's Samantha Gish has entered the game. So wearing number 13 is Gish. Comets fall back in a 2-3 zone. Another foul. That's on 21. And that would be Ms. Dipple.
I know sometimes when you watch NBA games, they've got, lowest score ever in the first quarter kind of thing. And are there a lot of 0-point quarters for teams even at this level?
No. That's it. Just flat out no. Pretty uncommon.
Yeah. They'll get a free throw here soon. The rate they're going.
15 foul on the Comets. Again, the Comets ranked number 6th in the land.
Yeah, they're a tough team to play.
Had a big win against Ashland. Had a tough loss against the Springfield Millers at home. Boy, that was a good game. An errant pass stolen away. All the way down is Addison Dipple. Up and in from the right side. Coach Levante Davis is calm and cool. He
hasn't said anything.
No.
I mean, he brings the girls over and talks to them individually, but he's not yelling at anybody or.
It's a process.
Yeah. He wants one of them to dribble through some of this press rather than pass it. I know you want to pass through a press, but.
Anything can happen, Damien. I've watched Teen Wolf. You never know what happens at halftime, who's going to show up. and put some points on the board. I don't know about you, but I get stuck on that show when I see that it's on.
Yeah. It's just so sad to see Michael J. Fox not able to do what he wants to physically.
Good ball movement from Gish over to McCauley. 22-0. Into the game is Addison Vrains.
Watch out. Another timeout here, I think.
Coach Levante Davis calls a timeout. John L. Scott's scoreboard has 22-0 favor. The Comets will be right back here from Eugene.
I'm Pat Cox with Sherm's Food Stores. The employees of Sherm's are proud to be part of your community.
We have thousands of customers in our stores every day, and our checkers know a lot of them on a first-name basis. They tend to enjoy what they do, and they love it, so it reflects in how they treat the customer.
If you live anywhere in Southern Oregon, there's a Sherm's store near you. We hope to see you soon.
If you shop with us, you will save money.
Fuel up for your race day adventures with Pinnacle 365. Hit for your early morning caffeine fix to help you get off to a good start and be rewarded with free motivation. Stay hydrated as you ride into turn 2. And if fountain drinks are your thing, get your 6th free.
And welcome back. Timeout by Levante Davis. Kind of regroup things if you're a Highlander. Try to get the ball down court. Vrains, Gish, McCauley, Gugliotta, and Sage Winslow. Lily Gates has entered the game for the Highlanders. She's picking up Winslow, a tough assignment. And there's Winslow working her way to the right.
Nice
what a crafty shot, huh?
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of space to get that off, but she finds a way.
Coach Dibble has to be very excited with the way this game started. Travel.
Traveling violation on Sage Winslow as Traer checks in for Gugliotta. Gates out and Win in for the Highlanders. Quickly thrown away. Also into the game is Shayla Haynes. Sage Winslow's a good look. Just like Dipple. Doesn't even hit the rim, does it?
Yeah,
just
they
caught.
have perfect form.
Nice shot. 3 points up for Winslow. 27-0. There's a shot at the rim. Emily Hardrath puts the Highlanders on the board just here as the buzzer's about ready to expire.
Oh, she almost answered it.
So a moment of excitement for the Highlanders. 27-2, end of first. We'll be right back here on Table Rock Sports.
The days grow long, calling you to pack a bag, grab the kids, and hit the road to Southern Oregon. Your journey begins when you travel Medford.
This is Jake. He's a serious cyclist training for his next race. Each morning, Jake takes his bike on the bus to work. By not owning a car, Jake is saving nearly $1,000 a month in gas, car payments, insurance, and repair. The money he saves allows him to participate in the Race for a Cure for breast cancer. With every ride he takes, he's 1 mile closer to crossing the finish line on behalf of his mom. Way to go, Jake.
There's a time machine that takes you back to a world just a few streets wide. So dive into the past and let them see the world through a simpler lens called Southern Oregon. Their adventure begins when you travel Medford.
End of one. Start of two. 27-2 Comets. Looking to get the 15th win here on the season. Dipple, Vrains, Winslow, that's Sage, Traer, and Idiart on the floor for the Comets. Skip pass by Idiart. North Eugene's falling back into a 2-3 zone. They get the ball right where they want to Traer. Fouled by Felipe.
Lydia's really actually improved from the line this year. I think she'll make these two. You watch.
Money. No doubt.
It's always nice when your big man or big woman can make free throws, so there's no
She got a new
shack
pair of
attack.
shoes. Look at her shoes. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Kind of a lavender orange tint. It's always nice when you have game and then also look like you have game.
Mm-hmm.
Idiart with the steal down
Nice.
to Dipple. Can't get that to go. Felipe in. Hadrath now with her left hand, bothered by Vrains. Here's Felipe, works her way in, blocked by Traor.
Nice position there for Lydia.
As you can see from the camera, I'm not sure the cheerleaders here at Highlanders have cowboy hats on, red and white variety.
Very cool.
Here in Eugene next week, they've got the professional bull riding tour coming. Two-night event at Matthew Knight Arena. My daughter's going. She bought a pair of cowboy boots.
Every woman wants a pair of cowboy boots.
Just for the occasion, I'm like, you're going to wear it one time?
No. She'll wear it every time she goes dancing.
Beautiful shot by Abigail Winslow. Drove baseline, kissed it off the glass. May have turned an ankle. Sister Sage steals it.
Nice
She's going to be fouled by, I'm going to say her first name right, Acunade Felipe. Acunade with her foul. I believe that's her second.
I liked how Sage kind of showed that with her right and then went up with her left. That was pretty.
Perfection here still at the line for the Comets.
Yeah.
Snared down by Traer. Can't get that to go. And a rebound by Michelle Bierman. Bierman.
Good look.
Rebounded by Winslow. The speedster up all the way. Knocked out of bounds by Bierman.
Oh, I missed the point. 32-2. All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Good shot.
Abigail Winslow a little long on that baseline jumper. Rebound by Meoni Dots.
Oh, stepped out. I thought it was a foul. Sage started arguing before she knew what the call was.
Gym's starting to fill up here. We got a doubleheader on Table Rock Sports. Girls action first, 5:30. Boys tip off right around 7 o'clock. Stick with us for that one. Damien and I will be right here. Winslow with an open look.
Woo!
Boy, you can see that. Just dead on. Straight as an arrow.
Can't give these girls any space. They're going to... Oh, that one hurt. She went crashing into that strange wall they have there.
These kids are like Gumby, though. They could bend and contort.
She's going to feel it there.
Resilient. So a three-point shot by Abigail, and then a steal here and a couple free throws for Sister Sage. Yeah, so one senior on this squad for Coach Scott Dipple. That's Annie Idiart, number 35. 5'10 senior post. other than that, it's all underclassmen.
Well, I'm involved in the younger girls programs, and Coach Dipple has it. He's going to have players for the next decade if he stays in this, because he's training them all up the way he wants. He gave us a coaches clinic the other day and was telling us what drills he wants us to run and what offense he wants us to run. So pretty exciting, actually, to be part of that.
It is good. Great that he realizes that that's his pipeline, right, of players, and he's building that.
Yeah, and one thing I've noticed is that he has his girls that are playing in the AAU, or future Comets, that he's having them play junior Comets too to get the double exposure in the same season. So it's actually really nice. It's helping the younger girls get some playing time with some of the talented girls. So, steal!
Absolute bull rush by Lana Wynn. She was hell-bent to get that one up on the glass and get to the free throw line, and that she's going to. Fouled by a pair of Comets, but only one foul assigned. If he could give two, they'd give two. Behind us, you can hear the ball bouncing. The North Eugene varsity boys are warming up, get some shots up here in the upper gym.
Well, it was so interesting the way she did that, Jeff. So when she was warming up, I don't know if she'll do it this time, but the shooter, she shot the ball kind of like up in the air in front of her, had it come back down to her. I was wondering if the ref would, I think maybe he's talking to her now. I don't know if you can do that. I don't know if you can shoot the ball up, catch it, and then shoot it again. Maybe you can. Oh, okay, yeah, he's thinking the same thing, because I'd never seen that in my entire lifetime. Like when you're laying in your bed and you're shooting the shot to get it to get the perfect spin above it.
Sure.
Yeah, they corrected it.
Huh. First and two. Winslow to Dipple. Battle for the board. It's going to stay here on this end. On the floor for the Comets, Sage Winslow. Mabel Monroe is checked in. Addison, Alexa Gugliotta, and Addie Brains. Play ran from Monroe. Got a push on the Highlanders, and that's on Neone Dots. Will, did you grab a meal on the way up?
No, came straight from work.
You grabbing a meal on the way home? I
don't know. It depends. It'll be a late one if we do it.
There's an Arby's right around the corner. That sounds pretty darn good.
I'm not hungry enough yet, but let's stop talking about that in about an hour from now. I think they're going to get some concession stands around here, I think.
Okay.
I'm hoping. Usually you bring trail mix for me.
I
didn't do it this time, huh?
Dipple up and in with her first. No, I've been here in Eugene for a few days, and I've been working on it.
So you ate
out.
it all.
Yeah.
Got it. You'd think that the branch manager here would know that, that you like it.
Dipple up and in with her second, 2 of 2. Timeout. 30-second variety for Coach Scott Dipple. 4:54 in the second quarter, 40-3 Comets.
This is Maya. As an embedded systems engineering student at Rogue Community College, Maya spends a lot of time in the lab, learning circuit design and making great connections with her instructors and classmates. By riding the bus and not owning a car, Maya saves almost $1,000 a month. RBTD helps Maya get to and from class safely and easily, enabling her to invest in her bright future at Oregon Tech. Way to go, Maya!
Comets call off the press. Fall back. Looks like a 1-3-1 zone to me, with Brains out front. Here's Wynn. She pops it into the hands of Gugliotta. A one-hand flick up to the speedster. Dipple can't get it to go off her right. Winslow can't get it to go off her left. Here's a flip up to win. She's going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Can't get that to go. Into the hands of Hardrath. Hardrath now with 4 of the 5 Highlander points. Hard pass.
Nice entry pass.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, Coach Dipple, he'd be happy just trading baskets if he can. Good D.
Mabel Monroe come up with a steal. Winslow.
No foul.
No foul. Back to Monroe. The lefty kicks it to Vrains. Battled for, and that's stolen away. Here's Dots. Long shot by Wynn. Comes up short. Dots gets the rebound. A clean look. Can't get that to go. Credit Gugliotta with the rebound. Izzy McCauley into the game for Dipple.
The other thing I was impressed with Coach Dipple during our clinic was his religious use of practice plans. He preached that big time. So he has all his practice plans written out to the minute. His father, been retired for a long time, but he controls the practice clock, I guess. So he was explaining to us that he likes at the levels, the younger levels, to do about 80% instruction, 20% playing during practice, and then as you go higher in age, it gets to about 60-40. Always the majority still drills that are game time drills. So, but his dad controls the clock, and it's like a 6-minute. He puts 6-minute intervals for these drills. It's pretty incredible. I wish I had a guy like that at my practices, just kind of controlling the clock.
All right. Sounds like a great guy to have around.
Maybe I can train my dad to do that.
Mabel Monroe can't get that to go. Into the game for the Comets. Number 20. And that's Lainey Snow. So we got Vrains, Snow, McCauley, Monroe, and Gugliotta. I'm not sure what is happening with the team fouls. They move from 6 to 9 to 1.
Somebody doesn't know how to do it. But the refs have a control, I think.
Sure. Got an official scorebook down there. Wayne will have a break. Into the game, that's Lily Gates.
Ooh. She wanted an outlet pass, and her guard had her back to her. Uh-oh. Miss assignment.
Beautiful inbounds play by the Highlanders, and 2 on the board for Cole Brown Ross, number 25. Brings their scoring total up to 7 here in the first half. Highlanders in a zone.
Ooh, tough pass.
So that's interesting. The ball was fumbled, and instead of grabbing it, the player jumps to the ground to be first to it, rather than...
Sometimes in the NFL, I want them to do that because I get tired of when they don't pick up their fumbles. But in basketball, you can try to...
You can bend over and grab it, right?
Yeah. That'd be probably advisable.
Two minutes left, second quarter. So in the second half, Damien, there is a running clock, just like in football. They'll have a running clock in basketball.
That won't be a bad thing. I won't argue that.
It'll get you and me home just a hair earlier for the late night news, possibly. Friday night lights. Friday night roundup.
Oh, all eyes are on Arizona this weekend.
That's right. It is Super Bowl Sunday, isn't it?
Yep. I have no stake in this year's game, so I could care less.
Me either. I'm just going to make me like a 9-layer dip and just get after it. Maybe a Pepsi. Some ice.
So I realize you probably got beans,
9
sour cream, cheese, olives.
Check. We got 4.
Beef or something, or no meat? You're not a meat person?
Yeah, there's no meat on this 9-layer dip.
All right.
Monroe up to McCauley.
Guacamole.
In for 2.
Almost missed that one. So that's 5-layer.
Nice pass by Monroe.
Maybe some kind of onions or something? No? Is that a layer? Okay, 6. Lettuce?
No.
No?
Hardraft's down on the baseline. She gets double teamed.
I'm stuck at 6.
Yeah, that's going to be tied up.
Ooh.
Referees.
They're on top of that thing.
That's Shayla Haynes and Gish tied up. Possession of the Comets. So you got 6. So did you say olives?
I said olives.
Okay, tomatoes?
Oh, tomatoes.
All
I
right,
forgot tomatoes.
Okay,
Sorry.
cilantro?
Cilantro.
Okay, that's good.
I
That's
didn't know
a
that.
tough one.
It's my favorite one, though. Some kind of jalapenos or something? Or no?
Yeah, I've lost track on what the 9th is. But
all right. I trust you.
Not bad.
Sounds good. Oh, fouls.
We've got 38 seconds left here in the first half. 46-7. Comets come out with a lot of press in the first quarter and a half. Taking it to here, the Highlanders. Stay tuned. Coming up is the Medford Parks and Rec halftime report. Of course, we'll have a lot of messages here from the hometown Central Police Department. Great sponsor here on Table Rock Sports as well. Battle for the rebound on the miss. Hardraft comes up with it, splits the double team. Works her way to the right. Now to the left. Gets Strayer up in the air. Nothing to do with it, but a foul.
They called a foul. Couldn't hear it. She split the defenders out. Pretty nifty.
A couple of free throws for Hardraft now. Tell you what, Damien, we got 29 seconds left. When we go to break, I'm going to get me some shots up here with the
boys?
North Eugene varsity boys.
All right.
Throw a few elbows, a few haymakers, see what happens.
Just come back to me in one piece.
Detention.
Otherwise, we'll be silent on broadcast.
Hardraft up and in. She's got 5 of the 8 points for the Highlanders. McCauley up quickly to Monroe. Thinks about it. Idiard at the elbow. Dumps it down to her running mate, Traore.
That's going to be good.
It is good.
When she gets low like that, she's unstoppable at this level.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Lydia progresses. Again, a 6'4 sophomore with reach from here to Springfield. 6 and great shoes. Big block by Traore there as we go to half. Score on the John L. Scott scoreboard reads the Comets 48, the Highlanders 8.
It's the first of the month, and that means it's time for a new episode of Traffic Safety First. Hey everyone, I'm Officer Ashwill, and today we are going to discuss merging. This one is at the request of a Facebook follower, Michelle. You asked us to cover it, and we're happy to spread the word. This traffic law actually comes from one of the more simply stated Oregon revised statutes. ORS 811.285 for failure of merging driver to yield right-of-way states, a person commits the offense of failure of a merging driver to yield the right-of-way if the person is operating a vehicle that is entering a freeway or other arterial highway where an acceleration or merging lane is provided for the operator's use and the operator does not look out for and give right-of-way to vehicles on the freeway or other arterial highway. More simply put, this means if you are a driver trying to merge, you must let the drivers go first who are already in the lanes of traffic you are trying to merge into. It is not the job of drivers already on a freeway or highway to yield to mergers. Failure to abide by this traffic law could result in the driver receiving a Class B traffic violation, which carries a minimum fine of $265. And that sums up our episode over merging. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in October for another new episode. It's the first of the month, and that means it's time for a new episode of Traffic Safety First. Hey everyone, I'm Officer Ashwill, and today we are going to discuss merging. This one is at the request of a Facebook follower, Michelle. You asked us to cover it, and we're happy to spread the word. This traffic law actually comes from one of the more simply stated Oregon revised statutes. ORS 811.285 for failure of merging driver to yield right-of-way states, a person commits the offense of failure of a merging driver to yield the right-of-way if the person is operating a vehicle that is entering a freeway or other arterial highway where an acceleration or merging lane is provided for the operator's use and the operator does not look out for and give right-of-way to vehicles on the freeway or other arterial highway. More simply put, this means if you are a driver trying to merge, you must let the drivers go first who are already in the lanes of traffic you are trying to merge into. It is not the job of drivers already on a freeway or highway to yield to mergers. Failure to abide by this traffic law could result in the driver receiving a Class B traffic violation, which carries a minimum fine of $265. And that sums up our episode over merging. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in October for another new episode. Hey everyone, I'm Officer Ashwill, and this is Traffic Safety First. Today we're going to cover a traffic issue that is a common cause of motor vehicle crashes, following too closely. Let's go. Following too closely is covered in ORS 811.485, and violation of this statute constitutes a Class B traffic violation, which carries a fine of $265. But what does following too closely mean? Although the statute itself is pretty self-explanatory, it specifically means driving a motor vehicle so as to follow another vehicle more closely than is reasonable and prudent, while taking into account the speed of other traffic and conditions of the road. It also specifies that trucks, commercial buses, or other motor vehicles towing another vehicle must specifically provide enough space between themselves and another such vehicle, so an overtaking vehicle may enter and occupy the space without danger. The same condition applies when vehicles are driving in a motorcade or a caravan. Now that we know what the law states, what's a good rule of thumb to go by to ensure you're driving far enough behind the person in front of you? It's a little difficult to have something that applies to everyone, since all cars and drivers are different. However, you should ensure you have enough time to react and get your vehicle to stop without hitting the vehicle in front of you, should that driver have to stop suddenly for any reason. Something to keep in mind is if you're going about 25 miles an hour, you'll want to keep at least 1.5 car lengths between you and the vehicle in front of you. Driving closer than that will likely not give you enough reaction time to prevent a collision. Thanks for watching this episode on Following Too Closely. We'll be back next month with another new episode. It's the first of the month, and that means it's time for a new episode of Traffic Safety First. Hey everyone, I'm Officer Ashwill, and today we are going to discuss merging. This one is at the request of a Facebook follower, Michelle. You asked us to cover it, and we're happy to spread the word. This traffic law actually comes from one of the more simply stated Oregon revised statutes. ORS 811.285 for failure of merging driver to yield right-of-way states, a person commits the offense of failure of a merging driver to yield the right-of-way if the person is operating a vehicle that is entering a freeway or other arterial highway where an acceleration or merging lane is provided for the operator's use and the operator does not look out for and give right-of-way to vehicles on the freeway or other arterial highway. More simply put, this means if you are a driver trying to merge, you must let the drivers go first who are already in the lanes of traffic you are trying to merge into. It is not the job of drivers already on a freeway or highway to yield to mergers. Failure to abide by this traffic law could result in the driver receiving a Class B traffic violation, which carries a minimum fine of $265. And that sums up our episode over merging. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in October for another new episode.
Yeah. Second half action here in Midwestern League. Comets, big first half, 48-8 lead here in North Eugene. Other action around the Midwestern League. Eagle Point is up here in Eugene. Damien, they're taking on Churchill. Springfield traveled south. They're taking on the Grizzlies. And, of course, this game here, Comets in North Eugene.
Ooh, beautiful block.
Treyarch with another block. A lot of body on Felipe. Shot.
Oh, that should have been
ripped out of the hands of Gugliotta. A bit more aggressive here in the first 10 seconds for Coach Levante Davis and his Highlanders. I'm a little out of breath.
I saw you working out over there with the Comets.
Yep, back there rebounding for the Comet boys varsity here up in the upper gym, getting a good workout.
Sure, they love the rebounding.
A lot of made baskets is all I can tell you.
Let's hope that happens in the game.
Yeah.
That's got to be a foul, ref.
Stolen away by Wynn.
This hand is part of the ball, I guess.
Comets sitting back in that 2-3 zone here.
Yeah. They needed.
Dots stops on a dime. Here's Wynn on the baseline over Trey. Oh my gosh. No chance I'm making that bucket. Nice shot. Naomi Dots.
Yeah, they're instituting their own press.
Addison Dipple.
Ooh.
Another three.
Beautiful form.
For Addison. That grazed the tin just a little bit that time.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't all net. I don't know, Addison. We're going to have to check on that. He's off by a half inch.
Pretty good to me.
A lot of people don't know how wide the rim is.
I don't.
You don't?
It looks like maybe 15 inches.
15 inches?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, I can tell you that 2 regulation basketballs fit inside the rim. Would you believe that? That's I don't know if that's 22, 20. I don't know what the diameter of a ball is, but yeah, definitely bigger. It seems a lot smaller, doesn't it?
Yeah. So it's what, 30 inches? You think?
2 basketballs.
So
fit
40
in
inches?
No, not definitely. Oh. We'll look this up.
Okay.
We'll have somebody text us, but I'm going to say I'm just going to go with 22.
22. Okay.
It might be 24. I don't know what it is, but it might be 18. It could be way off. Shot.
I don't know. Some days it looks bigger than others when you're playing.
Macaulay out of bounds on that as she was tied up by Hardrath. So much more aggressive Highlanders coming out here in the third quarter. Good to see.
I love to see that kind of stuff happen after a halftime. That means the coach did his job in the locker room. Whoops.
Macaulay with a nice pass. She sinks 2. Comets now with an early 5 here in the third quarter. Wynn calling out a play. Comets back in that 1-3-1 zone. Hardrath to Dots. Ball blocked by Winslow and a foul on Wynn. Where's all the band members gone? Like they're just like deserted.
They had to play through the whole halftime,
Okay.
so I think they're taking their third quarter break.
So it's their union catching a break somewhere, but they're not in the gymnasium. All their instruments are laid down there, and it's a ghost town over there in the Pep Band City.
Maybe they went to that little Hawaiian restaurant in the corner. When you turn there, what is that place called? Looks like a little Hawaiian hut.
Yeah, I've eaten there before, back in the day.
I don't know what's going on out there, but is it technical?
I'm not sure. I missed it too.
Must have been a technical foul.
Yeah. A couple shots for Izzy Macaulay. Macaulay, another sophomore, 5'8". Where's number 24? Dead to the right shooter for Macaulay.
Almost a flawless game for the Comets so far.
Deep pass down to Dipple. Good look. Comes up a bit short. McCauley on the board. Winslow turns it over into the hands of the Highlanders. Guess what? Stolen away by Dipple. Winslow up to Gugliotta. Over to Dipple. Winslow with the look.
I love that move she's got there.
They run that patient offense of theirs, and they always get a good shot. McCauley can't get that to go, though.
One thing I noticed this year, Jeff, the way the girls wear their uniforms, they used to, seem like last year, the last couple of years, they've been like rolling up their waistband. You notice that?
Yeah.
I don't see that happening anymore. Must be out of style. Timeout.
Timeout on the floor. John L. Scott. Scoreboard reads the Comets 55, the Highlanders 10.
Are you an honorably discharged U.S. veteran? If so, did you know that you and your spouse could save approximately $5,000 by taking advantage of using a VA National Cemetery? You and your spouse get a grave or urn space, grave lining, opening and closing, headstone, and perpetual care, all free. Conger Morris can assist you with making all final arrangements and also help with other benefits that you and your spouse are entitled to as a veteran. Call Conger Morris or visit one of the offices.
Didn't win. We're back here at Table Rock Sports. Quick timeout by Coach Levante Davis. Shot blocked by Traore. Unofficially, that's 5 for her. Winslow battles. McCauley battles. That's going to stay Comet basketball. Referee's letting them play a little bit here. We're on the very outskirts of Eugene on the north side near Santa Clara. North Eugene High School.
What's your, I mean, you've been to Eugene a lot. What's your favorite section of Eugene?
Well, I just immediately think food. So last night I had a good meal at the Farmer's Fish Market.
Oh, is that the one on the corner that's got that? Yeah, Jason and I have ate there. That's wonderful.
Okay, you walk in and it
smells
like the wharf down in Seattle.
No, it's beautiful. What'd you eat?
I had deep fried halibut and chips. So halibut chips and fries.
That sounds good.
Chips and fries, I guess.
No, I like the ambiance there. I don't know if ambiance is the right word for it, but it does feel like you're in an outdoor market. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Number 2 has entered the game for the Highlanders. We do not have her on the program, but she's doing a heck of a job. She didn't play at all in the first half.
I think she was the assistant coach in the first half. I'm just joking. She's playing great.
It's a good movie back in the 80s. I think it's called Hiding Out.
Is that what happens in that?
An adult hides in this high school. He's on the run, and he doesn't play basketball, but nonetheless, he's a little older than the other people. Hiding as a fugitive. Kind of a good fugitive.
Probably a good hiding place.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to go.
Gets lost in a school of 2,000 kids.
Yeah.
55-10 here, 4 minutes left, third quarter. Here's this flex offense, Damien. You just kind of see it pop, cut, pop, cut. You know, this takes a lot of work. in the practice gymnasium to run this.
Did you see how she was? She knew she was going to be open. She started clapping even before she was to her spot.
That's a normal pop up to the key. This time she chose to go under as the player was looking the other way, and an easy 2 points. Just beautiful flex offense for Coach Scott Dipple.
I think you should take another stab at coaching, Jeff. I think you've got it in you still.
Well, that's very kind. As McCauley goes up and in for 2, a nice assist. I believe that's from Samantha Gish.
Another beautiful block to start it all off.
One-hand flick of a pass. These guys just pass the ball so well for underclassmen. Gish deflects that. Here's Dipple. Kicks it up to Winslow. And another 2.
Clinic. They're putting on a clinic.
Harlem Globetrotter-ish, where they're just in the right place at the right time, and they know where everybody's at, and things are clicking. Hardraft with the jumper. Battle for the board. It's going to be a foul on Gish. As you're talking, there's so much work for these coaches, in the off season, and so many hours that they put in, and we all know that it's not a high-paying position. And
no, I think per hour, when it's all said and done, they're working like for Vietnam wages.
The value comes through the kids.
Oh, yeah. That's what makes you feel good. Watch them develop.
Sophomore McCauley with the rebound. She crosses half court now, 61-10. Brains has entered the game. Also into the game, that is number 23. That's Matt Gish is open on the block. She kisses it in.
Oh, wow. I didn't think she was going to have the angle for that, Jeff.
Kind of a flick over her shoulder and in. Put it on the right place in the backboard, and good things happen. Simmons at the top of the key with Brains, bothering Wynn. 2-3 zone. Traore, Gish, McCauley, Brains, and Simmons. 1:51 left, third quarter. Into the post, I've got to say it. Acuna de Felipe going to take that shot. The lefty can't get it to go.
You got the last name perfect. It's just the first name
Acuna
that you keep stumbling a little over.
Samantha Gish, the junior, top of the key to McCauley.
Oh, nice.
Brains, scoop shot underneath. And we had her as a player of the game in Ashland on Tuesday. She mentioned something about she has this new cat, and it's something about it has 6 toes rather than the standard 4. I have a couple issues with that.
Why?
One is 6. Okay, I get that. That's a problem. That's more than 5. But cats have 4 normally rather than 5.
I didn't know they had 4.
Yeah, see, that's 2.
But I guess... I don't know. But I heard it's going to be this gigantic, like, half Siberian tiger kind of thing. I don't know if that's true or not, but...
No, that's another problem. So 3. So 6 paws rather than 5, and 4 is the norm, so I'm screwed up
and
there.
all 4 feet have 6?
I didn't dig deep on that one.
All right.
Felipe knocks that out of bounds. Yeah, but if it's anything close to a Siberian cat...
Yeah, you're going to see it walking in your neighborhood,
I'm
Jeff.
not even going out in my house anymore. No, I don't need that. Banker mauled by a house cat. That's the last thing
I don't know. You usually keep your garage door open.
Yeah.
Welcoming cats off from all over the neighborhood.
Right. 40 seconds left here for McCauley. Coach Scott Dipple wants a full timeout. We'll do the same here on Table Rock Sports. 63-10. Big lead for the Comets.
What do you do when you get injured in a motorcycle accident and you need legal help? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Get ready for winter's snowy, icy, slippery roads at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We've stocked up on over 100 quality pre-owned trucks and SUVs, and every pre-owned 4x4 and all-wheel drive in stock is sale priced. Many are still under factory warranty or come with our 60-day, 3,000-mile comprehensive used vehicle warranty. And our finance experts are ready to help with a quick, easy, and hassle-free process with great finance options. Be safe, warm, and secure this winter. Get to the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
So what do you do when you get injured on the job and need to know your rights with workers' compensation? Easy. Just go to letusfightforyou.com. That's it. Letusfightforyou.com, helping Oregonians get justice for over 40 years.
Simmons to inbounds to McCauley. 35 seconds left here, third quarter. McCauley breaks down the defender. Annie Idiard into the game. The lefty gets it into Trier in the middle of the lane. She's going to be fouled. No, travel. She's like, what just happened?
Little lazy defense up top there for the Comets.
Shooting foul, Win with 2. Give us a chance to recognize some of our fine sponsors here at Table Rock. Tonight's game is brought to you by Schlesinger and DeVilleneuve. They're attorneys with practices throughout Southern Oregon, as well as Southern Oregon Sports Commission. Know your role. It's a campaign promoting respectful and civil behavior for our youth sporting events. I also want to speak about the Rogue Valley Transportation District. They invite you to save on car payments, gas, insurance, etc. by riding the bus. Expanded routes and hours will get you where you need to go. Visit rvdt.org.
I'm a little embarrassed, Jeff. I have never ridden RVTD. Have you?
I have not.
I used to ride the bus a lot as a kid.
Okay.
In my hometown, Samtrans it was called in the Bay Area, but I've never ridden an RVTD bus.
I haven't either. It's on my bucket list.
Let's do it before the end of the season so we can give them a little critique, a little shout out.
Absolutely. Nothing like Metro in the bigger cities. Yeah, I do it.
Well, yeah, it's convenient there.
Max up in Portland. Great train system.
It's actually one of the highlights when I go places. I actually like trying their subway systems and stuff because it's a lot of fun.
Trier up and in. There's a three-point attempt by Wynn. Nothing but net for Wynn.
That's the second time they did that at the end of a quarter.
They did. Nice shot by number 13, Wynn. End of third quarter, 64-15. Favor of the Comets on the road.
Any phone you want. Anyone I want? Any phone you want.
Say cheese.
Connection is the greatest gift of all.
Mama.
At US Cellular, we're offering any phone free for new and current customers.
New and current customers get any phone free at Siskiyou Cellular, the Rogue Valley's exclusive authorized agent for US Cellular. Visit souscellular.com for details.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Hey, we're welcome back to North Eugene High School, 64-15. Monroe, Simmons, nice pass to McCauley, Gugliotta, and Abigail Winslow on the court for the Comets. They're in a 2-3 zone here. Wynn, I'm going to get these names right. Akunade Felipe, Hardrath, Naomi Dotz, and number 11, that's Mackenzie Shopkin on the floor for the Highlanders. So we've got corrections abound here. So running clock only in the fourth quarter, Damian. So I'll correct myself. It isn't second half. It's only in the fourth quarter.
Well, why isn't it running?
It's running now. Well, it was. Now they just stopped it.
Okay.
So it was running during that dead ball. All right.
I don't know.
I'm going to stop trying.
Got to ask our resident expert, Jared Idiart. He runs the Crater clock, so he knows.
Yeah, he would know. Let's see here. And then we got Eye in the Sky as Felipe can't get that to go. Rebounded by McCauley behind her back. A lot of pressure by Dots. Simmons over to Abigail Winslow. She'll drive, kick, back to Simmons. I heard you got some information on our basketballs.
I did. You want me to tell everybody?
Yeah, just right. Sims can't get that to go. But, yeah, what's the
We've got some listeners at home. All right, so this is from the Weaver crew. Papa Weaver, Lance Weaver says, the hoop is 18 inches in diameter. 2 women's basketballs can fit through the rim at the same time.
Okay.
But men's can't. Men's balls are 9.39 inches. And I won't say the rest of it.
So barely. So barely not. Stripped away by Dots at the left-hand side. Contact. She bangs right into that.
That thing is dangerous.
It is dangerous.
It's like an arrowhead, and they all seem to run into it at the low back.
I don't know. Can we trust Lance Weaver?
Well, let me see. Jason's trustable. So he's obviously flying his airplane, but he says the ball is 9.5 inches wide and the hoop is 18 inches wide. So it would be a very tight fit, but 2 could fit.
So if I deflate a men's ball, 2 of them would fit.
Possibly.
So I was right.
Sure. Yeah, I don't care. You can be right. That's great.
Well, thank you, Lance. Thank you, Jason.
It's nice to know we've got a listener or 2 out there supporting us.
Now, you know a college basketball is a little bit bigger than a high school basketball, right?
I didn't know that. No.
I'm just joking.
Oh, okay. I know that junior comic girls use a 27.5 inch and then a 28.5 inch for levels 1 and 2, and then level 3 is the 28.5.
That is deep.
The extent of my basketball knowledge. I think the evolution is 29.5. So.
Abigail Winslow for the free throws. Boy, these girls could just knock down free throws one after another. I know you mentioned the boys had a tough night in Ashland and really kind of killed themselves. They missed 4 free throws in a row there late in the fourth quarter, and a couple of them were the front ends of 1-and-1s. Boy,
it's just a turnover when that happens.
Certainly important. The end of the game for the Comets, that's Amelia Prince, a junior at 5'9", wearing 44. She's joined by Mabel Monroe and Lainey Snow, Maddie Simmons, and Lizzie McCauley.
I could see Coach Dipple has them very well trained. One thing he taught us, again, I keep bringing this clinic up, but he wanted us to stress when the 2 types of defense, I guess he calls them strong side, weak side. He wants you to yell that out of the girls, so when the ball's on your side, it's a strong side, and the girls put their feet in the key, and it was pretty good. The girls got that really well this week when I taught them that.
Cool.
Strong side, weak side. You'll watch them shift. They do it really well. See, there they go. Weak side goes to the middle. Strong side goes over. Oh, stolen.
clean strip by Snow, but the referee says a little too much. Laney's like, nah.
She gave that look.
Yeah.
Could have focused on that. That was classic. Is there any games on Valentine's Day? I hope there isn't. That's next Tuesday.
Not for the Comets.
Okay,
the Comets'
good. Next
game after this will be at home. We're all going to host Churchill on Friday the 17th. So no game for Tuesday.
That's good. I don't think my wife would have enjoyed that.
Shots up and in by Meone Dots. 68-22. 4.5 left, fourth quarter. Addison Brains dribbling through the pressure. They call her the Hurricane. You ever seen that movie, The Hurricane? I think, is it Denzel Washington in it? True story.
What's it about again?
Boxer, yeah. So,
okay.
Bob Dylan soundtrack, I believe. I'm going way back there, but good story. Good story.
It's a great name for a boxer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You ever been close to a hurricane?
No. I've watched a lot on YouTube.
Yeah, I don't want to either. How about a tornado?
Neither.
No.
Although I think Matt Brains is a tornado chaser.
Really?
Yeah, he's a novice tornado chaser, but I've heard he's something he enjoys to do.
Cyclone?
I haven't been around anything. Earthquake, that's it.
A funnel cloud. How about a funnel cake?
Yes, lots of those. I got evidence right
in
my waistline.
Yeah, Jackson County State Fair or Oregon State Fair absolutely calling my name this summer. Little corn on the cob, little funnel cake here in February.
Did we already talk about this? But the Rogue Music Festival that's in the middle of June is having Carrie Underwood and Eric Church.
Yeah.
Your daughter will have to bring her boots up and go see that.
And hat. You brought that up a week ago. I went and sampled and looked at some prices, and it looks like a weekend. It's like a weekend package, all one thing together. So
yeah,
nice event for the Rogue Valley.
Yeah, it's really going to be a nice event. You should buy a few tickets from Chase Bank and give it to some of your best, most loyal customers. I think that'd be nice, Jeff.
Put that on the to-do list. 68-23 here, running clock, 3:20 left. Monroe into Gish. Backs out to the three-point line in front of Coach Dipple. Monroe, the lefty. Brains. Setting directions. She loses it off a Highlander. What do you think about those administrators down there and kind of those acting chairs? That's like a place
those
to
are cool.
be. Right.
I'd actually like to have those right now. They'd be the perfect height for us.
I mean, I could see,
I'm going to focus in on those real quick because they're cool.
I could see Hurd and Meunier down there in some acting chairs. Ready, action. You just get a little higher perch, down
there they are.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Those
guys, Bartle and James over in the corner.
Right.
It's awesome. Get back to the game.
Get you off the floors. Gish goes up and in for two. Samantha Gish wearing number 13. 5'10" junior. Slaps it away. Steal by Gish.
Had to be
Too
a
much
push.
body.
That ref doesn't, no offense, but he doesn't call very much over there.
He likes that spot right there. He's not going to move, is he? He's seen all the steps on his Apple Watch can take right there, and I am planted. I've had days like that. Yeah, he still has that. All right.
That's something else. Hey, Lance and Jason, if you're listening, find out how many steps the average ref will take in a game. Is it 10,000 steps?
Well, let's you and I kind of
you want to guesstimate it?
Yeah, tied up here in the lane. Keyhole is what we call it for Lance Weaver, but in the lane is Addie Brains and Cole Brown Ross. Possession stays here with the Highlanders. So, number of steps for a referee in an average basketball game. Okay.
I'll say 15,000.
Okay.
What do you think?
Let me talk to Bob Barker. That's a travel on Addie Brains. The Price is Right was one of my favorite shows as a kid.
99 cents.
Higher or lower. If you went 15,000, I'm going to go 14,999, but that wouldn't be fun. So, steps for a referee, and I'm going to go way lower. I'm sorry, but I'm going to go with 5,500. 5,500.
I don't know. That's like less than 2 miles.
I could be way wrong. Let's find out. Rebounded by the Highlanders. Under a minute here. You stick with us, folks. We're going to have a Lady Comet here that we're going to interview. We'll call her the player of the game up here at North Eugene High School. So, player of the game, hopefully right after our set of commercials here on Table Rock Sports before we transition to the boys' game. Slated to start at 7 p.m. 3-point shot by Mabel Monroe, just a hair long.
Yeah, no air ball sound, though. That was nice of the fans. And
Dots gets the shot up. Comets come away with the win. Almost similar to their January 13th win. This time it's 70-23, and they move their record to 15-6. 7-2 in conference. We'll be right back here on Table Rock Sports. We'll have a post-game interview with the player of the game. Stick with us.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Hey, welcome back, fans. Table Rock Sports. Comets come away with a win by 70-23. They move their overall record to 15-6 and 7-2 in league play. They are ranked number 6 in the state of Oregon, and this is one reason why. This is sophomore post Lydia Traore. Lydia, I've been announcing your name wrong. I'll be vulnerable with you. I've been saying Traore.
It's all right.
But Traore, I've got it now. And so welcome. Congratulations on the player of the game. Lydia, can you talk just a little bit about Coach Scott Dipple's plan for tonight's game coming into it? What were his instructions?
He really just told us to prepare because it's a very physical team. So just keep your heads up high and just get ready to play tough and to work really hard.
You guys really came out in that first quarter
and
just kind of took it to them. You know, that press is tough, and then your length in the middle is awesome too. So we have you at 6'4", is that correct?
Yeah, with my shoes.
Yeah.
I'm 6'3" and 1/4 maybe, or somewhere over there.
Hey,
so
we were talking about your shoes, by the way. Are they new shoes? Kind of a lavender. Yes,
they're awesome.
Yeah, I love them. So okay. Well, you had a nice game tonight, and so can I ask you a few questions about school? You go to Crater High.
Yeah.
Which school do you go to at Crater?
I'm in Renaissance.
Renaissance. Okay, so you never know, there might be a teacher watching. So a little shout out to any teachers out there that you have a lot of fun in school.
Yeah.
Who? Can you name what teacher that you love at Renaissance?
Yeah, my history teacher, Miss Warntez. My science teacher, Miss Combs.
Cool.
You better just say all of them, otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. my math teacher, Mr. Platts, my Spanish teacher, Mrs. G, and I'm trying to think of who else I have. Well, I'm in core fitness, but we have a sub because Coach Brown, he left to go coach at SOU. So.
Got it. Okay. Hey, do you do any other sports, or is it just basketball for you?
I do volleyball.
You do?
Yeah.
All right. So you had Coach Leaf Jensen this year.
Yeah.
Were you a JV and varsity action, or what?
I was on JV.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I love volleyball. And obviously, you must be in the middle.
Yeah.
I would think. A blocker. Okay. Well, perfect. What a season for them, too. So, you know, the season's wrapping up here. I think you only have 4 games left in league play.
Yeah.
What are you working on your game personally? What are you trying to get better at?
I'm trying to get better on attacking the basket more and, like, getting comfortable with dribbling the ball.
Okay. Good. Yeah, 2 great things. You got a bright future ahead. Again, this is sophomore Lydia Traore, player of the game.
What's your plan for the future? I want to hear what she's going to do.
Let's do it.
Well, I'm hoping to do Oregon Elite. It's a travel team. And they go to a lot of tournaments. They go to, like, Arizona and Chicago. So I'm hoping to do that in the spring. And then get ready for, junior year.
That's right.
Yeah. And I also work with, like, a trainer, Zoram. He coaches the 8th grade boys.
Yep.
So I train with him on the weekends usually, and I'm hoping to work with him before playoffs.
That's excellent. All right. Lydia Traore, so working on her game. Outstanding. Can I ask you a little bit about the Springfield game?
Yeah.
Springfield Miller. So at home, right?
Yeah.
What 2 very intriguing games when you traveled to Springfield, and then also when they came to Crater. They're the number 1 team in the state.
Yeah.
What makes them so good? What makes them click in your mind?
I think just, like, their passing is really good. They're really good at passing and, like, their offense. And they're, like, at threes. And, like, I don't know. I got into foul trouble that game.
Yep.
So I just stayed out the second quarter and, like, half the first. So
that's tough.
Yeah, that was pretty tough.
Well, I have a feeling, Lydia, that there's a decent chance you may run into them again in the postseason.
Yeah.
You guys have played them so tough the first 2 games and just came up on the wrong side both times. But stick with it. You guys got a great young ball club here at Crater High School. This is Lydia Traore, the player of the game. She's a 6'4" sophomore for Coach Scott Dipple. They moved to 15-6 and 7-2 in the league. They'll next be in action back in Central Point on Friday the 17th. Come out and watch them. Thank you, Lydia.
Thank you.
Take care.
Great job, Lydia.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.